Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This here is a Twin Flames reading, messages from Divine Masculine. Raw and Divine Masculine. Actually, I'm Divine Feminine. I was the chaser, right? I did the chasing. Such a good time. And now, of course, my Twin Flame is permanently in my life. No more running and chasing. It is all good. How about that shit? Yeah, that's some good shit right there, guys. Loving it. I'm loving it. Hey, let's talk about something that we've never talked about before. I just want everybody watching to do a quick head check. Are you sure you met your twin? Because there's a way to tell, right? And I've been doing this for so long and I've helped so many people that I've refined it to a pretty specific list of things. And I'm just gonna, before I tell you this story, I'm just gonna say that what it is, okay, if you meet somebody and there's like this running and chasing, there's this back and forth, it doesn't necessarily have to be toxic, and this word toxic is used in a subjective way by many people. It could just be the person doesn't want to be with you and you go, oh, well, they're toxic. People do that, guys, all the time. People do that. They won't be with me, so that means they're toxic. No. You are expecting them to be with you, and because they don't want to be with you, you are calling them toxic is actually toxic behavior. You calling them toxic. And there's, a list of things that are easy to understand. You can talk to a psychologist. They're going to tell you the kinds of things that are actually toxic, like gaslighting, triangulation. Okay, that's not what I want to talk about. Okay, so whatever. You could get into the weeds about all that shit. I just did for a minute, and that's all that I'm going to spend is 1 minute. But regardless, this is the important part. Listen to this. This is the important part, guys. Listen. Regardless, if there is no spontaneous spiritual awakening of the first order, complete with several highly paranormal and unexplainable experiences, not the fucking voices in your head, not that, right? Like leaving your body or kundalini, and make sure that you know what that really is, because it ain't fucking hot flashes and your neck hurting and shit. I've heard everything, guys. I've heard it all. I've seen it all. No, right? Okay. So if a legit spontaneous spiritual awakening never happens after having met this person, then it is unequivocally not your twin flame. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You're just obsessed with some person, which means you're toxic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And by the way, I think that's why the traffic to my channel has gone down a little bit over the last couple of years, because I've been pumping out this content where I'm consistently explaining the paranormal part, right? Like how to tell you're legit on a spontaneous, forced spiritual awakening. There's got to be all this, or at least some of this paranormal stuff present. And I think I've done a great job of, over the last 2 to 3 years, since I started like cranking up that message about what this really is. All the people who were just like being toxic and just obsessed with some random person, all of those people have gone away. And all the New Agers too, who just, they think being a twin flame makes them important and cool and special. So those people are gone. So what's left? People that actually met their twin flame. Now, you can't get them all, guys. You can't get them all. Every once in a while, I'm still going to get one of these people. And I got a really weird one. So talking on a coaching call, All that's going on is she's obsessed with some random rich guy. He's got a lot of money. It's not her twin flame. He's dating somebody, and she's like, it's like this weird, like she's always got to be the third wheel. She's always got to be the third wheel. He's made it clear he's not going to leave his girlfriend, but this person that I was talking to was just like, oh, well, I'm going to be friends with his girlfriend, and I'm going to be friends with him, and inviting herself to all of their outings. They even went camping one time, and she was there in her own tent by herself, listening to the two of them have sex in the other tent. And it's just always like this. It's this weird third wheel situation. She's just obsessed with this person. And I mean, just based off of what I'm telling you right now, that is fucking weird. That's not healthy. It's very toxic. And then on top of that, she had to argue and argue her way into getting me to give her a yes, that it's your twin flame. And I could tell that she was lying. I could tell that she was fucking lying. When I started asking her questions about the awakening, she knows exactly what things I'm looking for. She's been watching my videos. She watched my coaching program. I explain all this stuff. She knows exactly what symptoms I'm looking for that indicate you met your twin flame. But the way that she answered the questions, like the way that she would explain it, was way off. And then she argued with me some more to get me to agree that what she was saying was true, which I really didn't. And by the end of it, I don't know, this person, I don't know, she's like a compulsive liar. And I think she has psychosis because she's listening to the voices in her head, talking to her, and compulsively lying to the fucking twin flame coach to try to get him to say that it's her twin flame so that she can justify being obsessed with this fucking person. I mean, think about how fucking screwed up everything that I just told you is. This person is so off her rocker that she's using me, the coach, as a substitute for like logic and reason. Like she's trying to get me to justify her little obsession is what happened, guys. She never met her twin flame. When I gave her the twin flame test, she lied about every answer. I could tell that she was lying. And it just took everything to just get her off the damn call and get her out of there, because all the other people that did meet their twin flame are confused. And so this was a new one, you guys. Somebody who is a compulsive liar using every manipulation tactic in the book to get the twin flame coach to say, oh yeah, it's your twin flame, because she thinks if it's her twin flame, that justifies her bad behavior, hanging out with him, chasing him, inviting herself into situations with these people. I mean, I'm telling you guys, instead of twin flame success stories, because you know how I do those twin flame success stories videos? Sometimes, instead of doing that, maybe what I should do is twin flame horror stories. Maybe I should start doing that. Because there is some fucking weird shit, you guys. And the thing that's fucking sad about all of it is there's a real phenomenon here. And there's people that really met their twin flame. And the people that really met their twin flame get grouped in with all the wackadoodles. And so it makes everybody look bad. That's fucked. Anyway, guys, here's the Four of Swords in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, Divine Masculine. This is interesting. Very, very interesting, you guys. So, I don't know what it is. I don't know how they're doing it. Maybe some of you guys can let me know down in the comments. But if you're DM, it doesn't really matter. They could have you blocked. They could have you in the friend zone. They could be fronting. You know, maybe they're trying to show you how great their life is. And they don't want to admit how fucked up it actually is. But to some degree, they are more than likely keeping you at an arm's length, right? Ghosting you, rejecting you, putting you in the friend zone, whatever it is, right? Meanwhile, I don't know. It's like they have a secret diary, or just go with me here. They're checking your social media like 15 times a day. They're on Snapchat trying to count and see how many snaps you've sent. I don't know, just weird. Like, I just get like stalker vibe. I get creeper vibe off of this reading, you guys, especially with this Four of Swords in the reverse like that. Now, what happened? I don't know. Divine Masculine has been given some kind of an opportunity. There's some kind of an exit strategy. They want to get out of the karmic situation that they are in. Now, it could be a relationship. It usually is. It could be their job, family, whatever it is. So just kind of take, whatever explanations I seem to be giving you, just take the underlying energy there and apply it to your situation. But they have an out, guys. Even if if they're on social media, making it look like everything is all good, my life is awesome. Yeah, no. And your twin flame might actually be honest with you about that. Oftentimes they are not. I know that that's going on out there with you guys, have all these different situations and behaviors from your DM. But again, the real reason that they're doing that is energetic. It's not really like psychological or anything. There's like a mechanical reason for it. Which I will explain. But yeah, okay, so the Devil in reverse next to the Ace of Cups. So again, I don't know, there's some kind of a opportunity that's opening up for them to get the fuck out of there. They're not really happy in that situation. And I don't think I'm supposed to be trying to convince you of that. I mean, that's why you're watching tarot readings. They're not telling you everything. And anyway, if it is true that they're so happy over there, well, why did they have some kind of a fling with you? You know what I mean? At minimum, if there was just an attraction between you and them, okay, if this is so good, why did that happen? Why did you do that, dude? Why are you looking around? Sorry, I don't want to poop in your Cheerios there, Divine Masculine buddy, but yeah, that's a thing, guys. That's a thing. And they're looking to you like, I just can't let this person go. They are fucking stalking you, creeping on your social media, opening up a fake Facebook profile, driving past your house. I don't know. It's Divine Creepy Pants. It is no longer Divine Masculine. It's fucking Divine Creepy Pants stalking on ya. Why? Well, because they love you. They're not going to let you go. There are opportunities opening up for them. Now, why? Well, like I always try to tell you guys, this is a direct experience with your soul. This isn't soulmates. You guys are well aware of the fact that this isn't soulmates, and it doesn't work anything like that. So there's not like some psychological reason for why they're doing the things that they're doing or not doing. Okay, it's mechanics. It's mechanics, you guys. You and your twin flame are the same soul. You are one soul. And at the level of the mind, there is this push-pull, right? It's duality. It's duality, right? That's you, your twin flame. That's the push, that's the pull, right? DM, DF. I'm DF, me. I am. I was the chaser, right? My twin flame, she's a woman. She's what you call DM. It's not really based on gender. It's energy, guys. This is what I figured. This is one of the first things I figured out. And there were a few times I could feel the energy. And she even said she could feel the energy pushing onto her. Right? So it's just physics, guys. This is a direct experience with your soul. Okay? And at the level of the mind, there is this polarization with your twin flame. This is why they run. It's mechanics. Right? It's the laws of the universe. It's this push-pull. It's the fundamental laws of the universe. So science, spiritualism, we're all kind of talking about the same thing. We're just using different words to describe it. This is like the soul or the source. It's where everything came from, right? Science, same thing. Singularity, that's where everything came from, right? And then the universe and the mind work on this system of duality, push-pull, plus minus, right? This is why your twin flame is running, guys. It's like all the laws of nature wrapped up into one experience. Isn't that nice? Now, You may have a different story to tell about what is going on. Yes, but the mechanics are going to be the same for everybody. And that's actually very indicative of the fact that, yeah, that is how this works. I've coached 7,000 twin flames. I've coached. And there could always be a different situation going on. But the one thing that is always consistently the same with people is when you focus on your twin flame, mentally, emotionally, or metaphysically, they focus on anything but you. And if you take your focus off of them, they come right back. Just like that, like fucking instantaneously. And that's like one of the core teachings at the beginning of my paid coaching, which is how to do this kind of detox, stop chasing, right? Pull your energy back. They come right back. Like instantly they respond to it through the fucking ether or whatever, right? And you don't even have to tell them what you're doing. They just sense it. They just respond to it. You're the one that's aware of what's going on, right? They're just kind of subconsciously responding to it. And it's like instant, by the way. So that is the same for everybody. But whatever the excuse is that your DM is giving you, yeah, that could be different for every single one of you. And for most of you, here's another thing, by the way, that I'll talk about sometimes on these tarot readings is how usually they don't give you an answer at all. For most of you watching, some of you they do, but most of you, what I've found is they don't. Like I'm up here looking at all of y'all down there, and that's the information that I'm getting from the majority of you, which is that, yeah, they just kind of leave. They just kind of ghost, right? So what is consistently true? Because we're getting all this different psychological answers that could maybe be an explanation, but then you find this person has an answer over here, and this person has a different answer over here, and this person has a different answer over there, and there's no consistent answer when you approach this psychologically, but if you approach it mechanically, there is one thing that's always the same. You're focusing on them or you're not. That's it. That is the one thing that is always consistent. And you guys know I try to approach this scientifically. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because of these two cards here, okay? So the karmic situation is breaking down in real time. Again, they might not be telling you that. They maybe are telling you that. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. They could be, again, on social media posting about how great their life is. That's not true. That's fake. But they're stalking you. They're looking your direction. Why are they doing that? Well, maybe it's because, guys, some of you watching, many of you, have been taking my advice lately. You're watching my free coaching videos. Maybe some of you are in my Facebook group, my public group. I don't know. You could be taking my paid coaching. I don't know. You're like, I'm going to give this Kurt guy a chance. He says he got his twin flame to stay. He's helped thousands of people. All right, Kurt, ante up. You tried it, and some of it's working. Some of you actually are starting to feel differently out there. There's this deeper awakening to consciousness. That's the soul. You're not doing it by healing, by the way. That's the thing that I'm always telling you guys is, yeah, it doesn't work that way. That's part of the twin flame lore on the internet. Because if you're doing any of that healing stuff, it keeps you focused on your twin. You're making them the goal. And what I'm telling you is stop doing that, right? I don't know. I don't know what it is, guys, but the more that you align with your soul, the more that they're going to find an excuse to get out of there. Up to and including, I don't know what this is, but this King of Pentacles, I don't know, looking for another job. Maybe they have a friend that's going to help them out. So this is like the physical situation is even changing. And remember, they're given some kind of an opportunity. This could be a lot of things to a lot of people, but they have an out and they're going to use it. And then at the same time, look at this shit. At the exact same fucking time, we got this Page of Swords next to the Two of Cups. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. They're absolutely thinking about hopping in your DMs, coming to your house, making some apologies, trying to set things right. I don't know, guys. I don't know what it is, but it's on their mind. And they're within about a hot second of doing it. So I don't know what you guys are doing out there, but whatever it is, you must be doing it right. And if you're not, if you want to take advantage of kind of this window of opportunity, You can too. It's not too late. So here's what you do. Guys, go watch my free coaching videos. For real. I've helped literally thousands of twin flames to be together. Nobody else has done that. And I'm not saying that to brag. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. It's not, I'm not like being arrogant or anything, okay? But that is just true. That is just objectively true. Like, I am the one that fucking cracked the code, okay? Sorry. Now, if you go watch my free coaching videos, you just go watch, just like binge watch like 20 of them, right? After a while, you're going to go, wait a minute, this is a lot different than the type of advice that I'm getting from everybody else on the internet. Yeah, that's why I'm getting different results than everybody else on the internet. And there's one thing that all the advice on the internet about twin flames has in common. It's all mental and emotional stuff. Healing, fixing your inner childhood wounds, balancing your inner feminine and masculine, right? So thinking different thoughts, feeling different emotions, right? It's all psychology, which there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. It just doesn't work here, guys. If this was a soulmate, then that might work. But it's not a soulmate, and that's the biggest mistake everybody makes. Everyone, even people that really did meet their twin flame, they start treating this like soulmates. It's my personality and my twin flame's personality, and I have some personality defects that if I fix them, then my personality and their personality will be a better match. Yeah, wait, that's soulmates. Okay? Your twin flame is your soul. This is the one thing in the whole universe where there's no amount of mental and emotional gymnastics that's going to get you there. Let me show you something, guys. I do this in every video, and I'm going to keep doing this in every video. You got to check out this book. You want your twin flame to come back? This guy right here, Eckhart Tolle, is essentially the modern day Buddha, right? So these are going to be the classical teachings of traditional Zen spiritualism, real spiritualism, not the woo-woo, new age, pop culture, hyped up stuff on the internet. No, genuine spiritualism. And the first thing that Mr. Tolle wants to talk to you about, numero uno, it is the first chapter. This is the first thing we need to talk about. You are a soul. You are not your mind. You cannot think your way into the soul. You cannot uncover the soul. There's another myth that you'll hear from the New Agers. Oh, I know, but you got to work through all the stuff, Kurt, in order to reveal the soul that's under there. Yeah, that is the ego trying to stay in control. And everybody that's ever tried that, you're going to go through the same cycles of suffering over and over and over again for the rest of your fucking life, trying to make yourself perfect when you were never any of that stuff in the first place. When you were born, none of that stuff is present. The personality does not form until the age of 7. What was there first? What was there when you were first born? A newborn baby, 1 day old. What's going on inside the baby? Not thinking, not all these mental and emotional conceptual imprints that constitute a me, a personality, me self, right? None of that stuff. So what is going on? Consciousness. Complete consciousness. No thinking. Consciousness is not thought, guys. It's not emotion. And you can't think your way there. You just already are the observer of mind. You're not broken. You just have a case of mistaken identity. This is why, like all the great spiritual masters who have ever reached enlightenment, if somebody was to ask them, hey man, Krishnamurti, Yogananda, Buddha, any of them, right? Hey man, you got to enlightenment, how did you do it? And the teacher goes, well, when I got here, I realized that what took me so long is that I was trying to get here. And you're like, What? What am I supposed to do, right? But that's the mind. That's what I'm telling you, you guys. The mind is going to look for all of these conceptual, outcome-based mental models to get somewhere with this, to accomplish something. And what the spiritual teacher is trying to say is, you're none of that. You're not the seeker of change. That which seeks change. That's not you. That's the mind. The mind wants an outcome. Remember, the mind is duality. I'm here. I got to get there. This is the situation today. I want it to be this way. Past, future, now, future, right? Duality, the mind, concept, right? This is the whole problem. Consciousness is just this unbiased witness, observer of thinking, and that's it. That's why meditation is so key, right? You want your twin flame back? You got to stop chasing them, guys. I keep telling you that. So go watch my free coaching videos, man. There's a whole playlist on my YouTube channel, absolutely free, 144 videos. It's called The True Twin Flame Teachings. So go get your feet wet. Go check out some of those videos. And when you're ready, guys, sign up for my paid coaching. It's the best there is. And it's actually twin flame coaching. Not sorry. I am not sorry, guys. It's the only proven twin flame coaching system in the whole world, guys. 7,000 students. My twin flame, she's permanently in my life. It's almost 60 hours. Oh my God. It is a complete college course on how to get your twin flame to stop running, and also what is spiritualism, what are twin flames, what is the nature of the universe, what is consciousness, all the things that is already known. These are not mysteries. Welcome to the age of Aquarius, guys. I've aggregated all of this information into one place. Also, it's not expensive. I even have payment plans, guys. You can get started for under $100. And it is not a subscription, by the way. I'm not going to nickel and dime you forever and ever to get more fucking money out of you. I do not roll that way. You pay one price. So the payment plan is exactly that. It is 6 payments and then you're done. And the videos are yours. And you can even start watching the videos with your first payment. Also, right? You get $50 off if you pay in full. There is that. There is a discount if you pay in full. Immediately, first thing that we're going to do in the video coaching college course for Twin Flames, right? Essentially, it's a college course. I mean, not literally, but it's kind of the same. I mean, there's book work, there's exercises, there's ancillary videos, there's other teachers that are going to come in. There's a bunch of student interviews that I did from the people that I've helped to get married to their twin flame. They're going to come in and tell you things. I mean, it's just an insanely comprehensive coaching program that works. First thing, how to shut down the obsessive thinking, how to stop the running and chasing with your twin flame, and we're going to immediately start with the process of soul alignment, and then we go into the science. We talk about the philosophy of it. Also, what do I do when they come back? How do I get them to stay? What do I do if I screw up? What if it seems like we're not going to be together? That's a trick. That's a mind trick. The mind is it's fucking with you. If you're thinking about stuff like that, I'm telling you guys, the mind is separation. That's what that is. The word separation, it comes from the Zen traditions. It's talking about the mind, guys. The soul is union. That's what that word really is. Those aren't twin flames relationship statuses. Somebody made that up, okay? Those come from the Zen teachings. So go check it out, guys. You can also talk to me. There's coaching calls. There's the private Facebook community, not my public New World All-Star Facebook group, but there's a private group for paying students. So go check it out, guys. It's not a ton of money, and the videos are yours to keep, guys. Well, I don't think that needs much of an explanation. And yeah, maybe that's the way it's going to start, but I don't think it's going to stay that way, you guys, because we got this fucking 2 of Cups over here. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe, because there's some interesting possibilities down here. There's a lot of reversals. at the bottom of the reading. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're going to show up kind of fucked up. Maybe they're going to show up kind of half-assed. I don't know. And you're actually going to play your cards right this time and be like, you know what? Why don't you come back when you can show up correct? I don't know. That's what I would do, dude. Because if your twin flame is showing up, still fucking married, still in some relationship, and they want to have you as your side piece, should you do it? But Kurt, it's my twin flame. Yeah, I know. And if you keep saying stuff like that, they're going to run again. So don't take any half-assed offers, guys. So I don't know. I don't know what this card is. Maybe this, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'll tell you what, man. If you can't be friends with your lover, then you don't have a relationship either. So that's all that could be. All I can see is this Two of Pentacles here in the reverse in the near future. This is the Divine Masculine reading. So I don't know, bro. But the good news is that progress is being made. Divine Masculine is finally starting to unfuck themselves and detach from this fucking toxic situation over here, right? To some degree. I don't know. There's been a lot of fighting going on with Kelsey Karmic, and they're really just not interested anymore. Four of Cups next to the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe Divine Masculine isn't going to be taking any half-cooked promises either. You know, I mean, that could mean a lot of different things. But again, this is good news. This is good news, guys. These two cards right here. Look at this. Okay, so we got this Nine of Wands in reverse, and it's next to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm looking at this shit thinking, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're not really going to get what they want. Somebody's going to get what they want. It's not going to be her or him, whatever, the karmic, right? It's not DM. That only leaves one more person. So I don't know, bro. Maybe this is going to be like one of those flip the script moments where you're the one that is calling the shots. You're the one that's making the decisions. You're going to have the power to say no. And I'm telling you, you guys, if you have the power to say no to your twin flame, you are going to radically increase the odds that at some point in the future, you two will be together permanently. And I know that makes sense to you. So this is very, very good news, guys. Very good. All right. Cool reading today, guys. Please hit that like button on the way out. Also, don't forget to hit the bell button when you subscribe so you get notifications. Bye.